as we're about ready to roll here tonight. Just if there was ever a must-win game for the Bears, here it is tonight. And Coach Everett Sullivan in his 6th season, 68-76 overall. But keeping a positive outlook on this season. You know, we talked, he and I did before the Queens game, about how the story of their season is, you know, not a 9-game losing streak, but the fact that they've shown glimpses, and not more than glimpses, full, you know, extended periods of time in games where they've been completely in control against teams that have much better records than them. So record does certainly not indicate the team, but at the end of the day, you got to win the games, and the Bears will try to do that tonight as we're underway. Here's that matchup we talked about, Naismith and Pettiford, and TJ wins the first battle up and through the chest of Pettiford for the first 2 of the game.
Great job by that Bears executing the first play of the game, something they drew up during the pregame, and they executed perfectly. TJ was able to get to the spot.
Kangu with a good reach in there on his offensive players. Pettiford gets blocked on the weak side by Sal Wilson, and pulling a 3 is Vassell, and he buries it. 40% three-point shooter for the freshman from Buford, Georgia. UVA Wise is up a point. Vassell, one of those guys that's in double figures per game as they feed Naismith again. The hook shot this time misses wildly, almost off the shot clock, and Pettiford grabs the rebound.
Bears going back to the same set, second time down after TJ was able to get a bucket off of it the first time. Wasn't able to finish there.
It's been Bryson, sophomore from Mills River, North Carolina, and Bradley Dean. Vassell, who gets poked away by Wilson, who's played great defensively the past few games. Johnson back to Tyson. Good little give and go there, and the 2 for Nas.
Great fast break there by Jalen and Nas. Giving it up to get it back for the easy layup.
Galen Johnson was another guy that Coach Selly and I talked about a lot earlier this week, as Dean takes the 3 from the wing and misses it short. Kangu grabs the rebound, but Johnson is so naturally just a pure scorer. Maybe not necessarily a point guard by nature of that position, as Kangu steps back and makes the short corner jumper. And the Bears have made 3 of their first 4 shots, but to be able to maybe grab another point guard in the offseason to get Jalen Johnson off the ball and scoring, which is what his strength is a priority for Coach Sully in this program. But a good offensive start for the Bears. They've doubled up the Cavaliers here in the first 2+ minutes. Pettiford gets a step on Naismith and drops it in with the left hand.
Good job by Pettiford there, slipping the ball screen, catching it around the rim, and finishing with the soft touch.
Naismith another touch into the chest of Pettiford, counted in a foul. What an active start for TJ Naismith. They've been feeding him on that left block, and he will try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Couldn't ask for a much better preview on our part.
Yeah, wow.
First
Look at
2.5 minutes.
Look at us calling the shots here. TJ 74% from the line this year. Swishes his 1. He's got 5 of the 9 for the Bears. After really early in the season was only playing about 12 minutes a game, but has turned into the man in the front court for LR. Good dump off there from Vassell, and the shot gets partially blocked by Naismith. Johnson looking to push the issue, gives it off to Kangu. He's a guy they just have to get going from the outside. Maybe the best pure shooter on this team is Kevin Kangu, but has not shot it very well of late. Naismith into the chest, blocked by Pettiford as he got poked in the eye. The Cavaliers will look to push. Another touch for Pettiford. Right block. Hard dribble. Blocked by Naismith. Blocked to... Oh, they call a foul on Naismith there on the outside. Looked like a clean rejection as the official underneath the basket was about to go up with a held ball, and the official on the outside said foul.
Yeah, from our angle, it looked like 2 blocks in a row for TJ, but they got him on that second one for a foul.
Look at the Spangler replay. Man, that looks like a lot of ball to me. Pettiford at the line, only 57% this year for the lefty. First one rattles out. So 3 new players for the Bears: Cooper Fowler, Malik Lagania, and Tyson McLean. Malik Lagania, just about everything unlucky that could have happened to the Bears over the holiday break did. Malik is from New Orleans, transferred in from Coastal Carolina, but went home for the holiday. The Bears had 11 days off between games. So Coach Sully gave him a few days off to go home for the holidays, which is rare in this collegiate basketball season, as Johnson goes up through contact and Lagania tips it in. But Malik ended up getting sick back in New Orleans, didn't have COVID, had the flu, and then once he got healthy and was able to travel back to Hickory, 4 flights of his got canceled, 4 of them. And so Malik, once he got back, was not able to get out of COVID protocols once you travel back to campus in time for the Queens game. So we missed that game and played at Lincoln Memorial and scored 4 points in 12 minutes as Pettiford is at the free throw line and gets the friendly roll on the first one. But that whole story is kind of a microcosm of the season that the Bears have had. Just unfortunate at times, but I guess you kind of make your own luck too.
Yep. No, I feel like that's kind of a microcosm. I feel like Malik's never really been able to.
And he hadn't been healthy the whole year.
Be on the floor for an extended period of time, so they haven't really got to see to the full extent what he's able to.
Johnson slashes, reverse layup off the glass. That's his scoring acumen on display right there around the rim.
Yeah, tried to keep Jalen Johnson out of the paint.
Pettiford looked like he might have traveled there as he gets a step on Fowler, but misses it too strong. Able to grab the rebound. And McLean takes it away from him. Doesn't have the numbers, but doesn't care. Misses the shot, and Lagania whistled for the foul going over the top of Makai Vassell there on the rebound. So that will take us to the under 16 media timeout here in the first half. A 6 for 10 shooting start for the Bears sees them have a 5-point lead here with 15.5 to go in the opening half on the Bears Sports Network.